I'm not here to talk about what 60 people might do or what the Republicans might want to do. I want to talk about Gabrielle Giffords and what she's not doing as well as what she is doing. Okay. First question is, does Gabrielle have any evidence that Iraq possessed weapons of mass destruction? Does she believe that she possessed weapons of mass destruction?
You know, I haven't. I'm guessing no, along with popular sentiment, but that's a guess. I haven't heard her specifically talk about weapons.
I think my children went to University High with her, and I'm assuming she can count to 10, and the answer is no. I mean, there's nothing to debate. We don't need an investigation. We know there were no weapons of mass destruction. Okay. We know it, but I'd like her to say, if she thinks there were, tell us. Does she have any evidence that Afghanistan or Iraq attacked the United States?
I don't know, but
well,
I don't think so.
There is none.
Yeah,
there is none.
I assume you're asking a rhetorical question.
I am, yeah. And I'm trying to figure out, okay, why then does she think we're in Afghanistan and Iraq? Why? What reason does she believe? And that's a good question. I want to hear it. Does she have any evidence that Al-Qaeda attacked the United States? Does she believe Al-Qaeda attacked the United States? Does she believe that? That's a question we should ask her.
I'll ask her.
What did I see?
Yeah,
18, 19, 20, 21-year-old kids getting shot in the head because we over there for no reason. We were told we were going over there for weapons of mass destruction. We didn't find none. We found Saddam, but we didn't find the weapons. You got people coming back over here now injured and stuff.
What's your injury?
Blew out my ankle. They want? Are you filming? Are you going to be asking any questions? Possibly. I'll tell you right now, I've read them. Yeah, you don't mind? Right there, look. Look. You know what? Screw Iraq.
Why aren't you demonstrating against McCain?
Oh, we do.
Oh, no.
She's at the...
This is a fake demonstration.
Gabby's at the Fox Theater.
It's a fake demonstration. You guys are fake.
That's right, we're fake. We're not real people.
You're fake.
Okay.
You're fake.
Okay.
The one woman that's actually against the war.
She's not! She doesn't support impeachment.
And I'm giving you a very limited time period. The time is about up for me to say, whoa, it's time to tell every Democrat I see this woman is a Republican running as a Democrat who is pro-war, pro-Raytheon, pro-Israel. And she will not get us out of these things. And I've said it. These are questions. I really would like some answers. And if there's no answer, I'd say, well, of course there's no answer. What can she say? She thinks Al-Qaeda attacked us. She thinks that they had weapons of mass destruction. She thinks Iran attacked us. She thinks Iraq attacked us. She can't say anything. She would look ridiculous. So what she says is, she doesn't answer the questions. She says, I've got to go through a process. She says, I'm very sympathetic about torture and I feel very bad about it, and on and on and on. For example, I've heard some discussion here tonight that what do you do if Germany is illegally occupying France or Poland? What do you do in the German parliament or assembly? You get out of Poland and you get out of France. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. It's against international law.
You weren't chased from front of the box, were
you? Is it upsetting that Giffords won't support impeachment? I mean, do you?
It's too late for impeachment.
Not too late.
I am way sure that if there was any possible advantage to impeachment this late date, all the Democrats would support it.
The impeachment charges, if they came out of the Judiciary Committee, would be a completely different scenario than Dennis Kucinich's impeachment charges being put on the floor as they were. It's just, I mean, so I don't know. I honestly do not know how Gabrielle would vote if impeachment charges came out of the Judiciary Committee. I don't know.
I would like you to convey to Gabby the idea that this issue of impeachment does not end on January 20th, 2009. I will still be here working for impeachment of this administration because I think it's important even after the term has ended, and there is nothing preventing us from doing post-term impeachments, to make sure that these same people who have undermined and corrupted our Constitution this time around don't come back in the future administration to do the same thing.
We're all out here today for all kinds of reasons, but it's primarily we want to see action from the Congress. They are sitting on their backsides, not investigating torture, warrantless wiretapping, 9/11, because we certainly know that the so-called Truth Commission didn't do their job. So at this point, we need members of Congress to step up and demand that their leaders begin investigations. And there's plenty of time to do this. Our history will be sorely lacking if we don't make a public record of the outrages that have occurred. We know Bush and Condoleezza Rice and Dick Cheney were implicated in the actions for torture. This wasn't a few bad apples, and we could start there. Things were in the paper today. So I just hope everybody gets up off their duff, gets on the curb, gets out here, and start acting like they're citizens.
Gabrielle is running as a conservative in a conservative ward. She takes us dumb Democrats for granted and continues to support the war. The war is illegal, and her actions are illegal. And she's a war criminal under international law, under Geneva
I would not
Convention.
expect you to vote for her.
Well, I'm glad you don't. I'm not
Okay.
stupid, and I'd appreciate if you look at the Geneva Conventions before you tell me that the International Criminal Court doesn't apply. That isn't the issue.
I said it didn't exist back then.
Right, and you tried to negate the fact that her action is illegal under the Geneva
I
Convention.
didn't